All right, folks, it's time for match number 4. Now, as a precursor to what has happened so far, we're actually going to be joining battle number 2. Because of time, EC and Sperglords have already faced each other in battle number 1, and the victory of that battle went to EC. And we are right now ready to start map number 2 for these two teams. I'm excited, Gretorp.
I am so excited. It will be on Ensk, so I'm really, really looking forward to see what EC can do. Of course, EC are the big favorites coming into this, but we don't know. There could be a big upset. We're going to find out right now. Battle number 2 on Ensk. All right, guys, quit stalling and let's do this. Show me your marks.
Yep, all right, I will show you some marks as we see both teams heading towards the city. We've got a good move already coming, and I'm expecting to see our blue team. You're going to have to remind me who's blue, and is that Ehrmagerd Caernervern?
Of course, it's Ehrmagerd Caernervern. I'm on DeRosta right now looking straight at him as they are piling up into the G1 and 2 blocks.
I am excited because I'm expecting something just all in one moment. I'm expecting them just to pounce on whoever they find. And looking at this layout from Sperglords, it looks like they could get away with doing that.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they are pretty far away. Let's look at the lineups really quickly as we go into this. 3 AMX 5100s, KV5, and a T69 over for Team Ehrmagerd Caernervern. On the other side, 3 AMX 5100s, an IS-3, and a T69. So the only difference is the KV5 for the IS-3. The IS-3 going to Sperglords.
High alpha strike damage versus high HP. Also, as a reminder, this is battle number 2. Battle number 1 was not broadcasted because due to time, we wanted these guys to start. And the first victory went to EC on steps. And to add a little note, Troubles 132 rammed a 1390.
Well, if that's the only way to do it, guys, come on.
It was apparently epic, which is why apparently we needed to know about that ram.
Fun fact, Trouble 2, that is not his first time he's ran an AMX with his WZ-132. The other time that it already happened was yesterday, where we saw a lot of buzz and confusion going around, but they were able to hold it down. Ehrmagerd Caernervern going up the 1 line. What are they going to see?
We are going to see
5 trigger.
We're going to see a proxy spot, a couple of proxy spots, and uh-oh, AMX 5100's caught out. They are not the ones that want to take the damage. 5 tanks all piled up. Down goes one of them, and the second one by Das Nada, he's going to be blown up and incinerated.
Lazarus is not going to rise from that one. He's the first one to go down. And Carnadine 28 getting shot himself. Again, beautiful focus fire from EC. And Vect is going to fire one more time as he backs up. Marco, 30,001, and the IS-3 has taken no hits himself. But Fonin in the T69. Oh, the IS-3 Marco is able to get a shot against one of the 5100s and takes him down. It is now 3-2 of tanks that have been killed. EC is a bit in the lead at this time, but Skarnhost, 31, one of the T1s, one of the scouts has been taken down. Ertai, the T69.
Ertai, let's see it. IS-3. IS-3 right there, needs to be super careful. AMX 5100 there to back him up. Remember, they have been clipping for quite a long time. That's why they weren't shooting anything. Those auto-loaders take quite a long time. AMX 5100 played by Vect, going to take some of the damage because Ertai is pretty badly damaged. He's going to back up, and beautifully done, taking out that tank. It was the T69 played by Fonon.
Tommy Cannon as well from the rear is able to get some great shots as Vect is able to share the HP in the 5100 with Ertai. That is how to perform with your battle buddy. Gomes still left alive. RJ in the T1, only one on the field that's still breathing. Is still going to try to stop anything in his path in his T1 Cunningham. But, he shoots at Tommy Cannon. He's going to go out like a man. Tommy Cannon doesn't even waste a shell and goes for the hit. Nice work by EC. Ladies and gentlemen, EC is up 2-0. This is a team that fought so hard during Qualifier 1, and if they make it through this qualifier, a lot of fans are going to be so supportive of them. Tommy Cannon, the team leader, as well, performing very well in the last match.
He has to be so excited and thrilled. They were literally just a fingernail's length away last time, losing 3-2 to Cazadores in the last qualifier. Now they are here again in the round of 8, just one battle away from qualifying for the top 16 North American teams.
And that's a great way of how to work as a team and also to be in the right place at the right time, which we saw Tommy Cannon do. And Ruukil, why don't you go ahead and break down what you saw in that match?
Yes, so I really loved the Ehrmagerd Caernervern strat. This is actually a strat that I'm familiar with, and we used to do with T-32s because we used to love that perfect stack formation.
Yes.
Now, they've done a new version of it with 5100s, which is possibly better because of the players on the team. Tommy is just a really good 5100 player as opposed to
it's more damage, right?
It's just great burst. So when they came around this corner up in D1, you had enemy tanks from the red team, that is Sperglords, way spread out. So you had 2 over here, 1 that's gonna come up in a second there. So give it a second, those will come up. But we had 2 tanks go down instantly, like just so fast because they were not prepared, and they backed off from that corner, which is the fatal flaw for Sperglords. If they had been spotting down the 1 line, they could have avoided this or at least adjusted to it.
Yeah.
Here it is right here in replay. So
it's perfect. And you know what? A lot of times, well, not a lot of times, some people, to hard counter this, they'll put someone in B2, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, here we have it, the isolation on the 2 AMX 5100s. And of all tanks, it's the AMX 5100s that are not able to get all of their shells off.
Yeah, and this is a great engagement again. That KV5 still, he does go down, but he led the charge, trying to hit or get hit really to make sure none of the HP was dwindled from his teammates. Yeah. Now, trying to get again the best tactical position against a team that's fleeing is tough when somebody's in a retreat. But they were able to lock down different engagements and focus that fire.
And now there is a little window in B1 that you can put a tank there. But
I'll throw something in there for you.
Yeah, thank you. But what good is that position for everything else, right?
It isn't good for anything else.
It isn't. That's the problem.
If they'd have been predicting a one-line rush, like that one with that pain train right behind the KV5, if they'd predicted that, it could have been very, very useful.
Correct.
Except for the thing is, they didn't. So, unfortunately,
but instead, if you put someone in there, right, and there is a fight in, let's say, E3, how long is it going to take for that tank, whatever it is, that tank to get over?
He is at least 30 seconds
Exactly.
out. So
30 seconds, I'm unloading my entire round as every tank, AMX 5100s, T69s, they're done. You're not going to be there until a couple tanks are dead.
Yeah. And if I were Ehrmagerd Caernervern in that situation, I see someone in that window, I'm going to say everyone go around the corner. Everyone books it around the corner. They get out of that line of fire, and they take the fight somewhere else. You don't stop as planned. They stopped because it was the plan. They took out those tanks, and once they took those out, they needed to reload, so they backed off. All they had to do was back off, and you're good to go.
It was perfect. Ruukil, clutch.
Man, that was a great engagement indeed. We could be one battle away to finding out who will be the last team that will join us in league play starting July 11th. And also one step closer to the finals happening August 17th and 18th in Las Vegas. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We come back. It could be the last battle for the qualifiers. Stay tuned. Wargaming.net League North America World of Tanks. We're going to see the best of the best here duke it out starting July 11th for league play tonight. We find out who the final team will be, the final 4 teams that will join us for that league play. We also have some gold to give away.
Gold.
Gold.
And don't forget, a week's worth of premium as well.
That's right.
If you want more credits, you can definitely grind it out at a much, much faster rate.
And more experience, too.
And more
because
experience.
Of that. You need a lot of experience. That's like the hardest currency in World of Tanks to deal with.
Definitely
but it makes you want to play more and more and more. It's that part of the progression system.
Anyway, how can we find out more of who won that gold?
Because we have the technology to show you guys on Twitter who sent a great tweet. Let's go ahead and go to it. William at Mystic Earth. Sorry, Red Bull Esports, but Tanks is on. I hate having to choose between video games. Well, the great thing about Twitch is that you can have multiple streams up at once. So guess what, sir? While you watch the stream, you can also play. Yeah, there you go. Use TiVo. Thank you, Dan. That's a good website to use actually to load a number of different streams, and you can watch the different World of Tanks streams that are happening If you need to catch a Russian rebroadcast while you're watching us, you can do that as well.
Fredden is definitely one person that keeps up to date with everything that is going on. Not only do I see streams up on his thing, like there's StarCraft there, there's World of Tanks there, but then he's playing World of Tanks at all times as well. He has it in Windows mode over on the far right-hand corner.
Like this big on his computer,
yeah,
too,
and
everything else is bigger.
He's like, hey, watch me scout like a boss. He lights up like 15 tanks. It's like
dies instantly.
just a regular day for me.
He's really good. He's really good.
Yeah.
Anyways, congratulations to you, Mystic Earth. We'll be sending you some gold and a week's worth of premium. And if you would like some gold and some premium time, make sure to tweet at us at WGLNA or like us on Facebook or send us photos of you with tanks, maybe a tank drawing. We've seen some good ones from Mad Max 6996. Send us some great drawings using paint. And also, we'll have different promotions. We'll have different news items that are very, very important for all of our fans to stay on top of. So that's on Facebook.com/WGLNA.
And guys, go to my screen real quick if you can. Ruukil is up to 93 followers.
7 away.
7 away, and I will be giving a random person gold. Gold and premium, just as everything else. So please definitely check him out. Ruukil. He actually tweets a good bit. Look at that pretty face.
That's me back at home.
He
I
never
haven't
takes his
changed
hat
that
off
yet.
either.
Handsome.
Why would I take my hat off?
There's no reason. It's great advertising space. I
And
think Fulcrum Gaming's actually.
And it's so comfy. You have no idea.
I think Fulcrum is actually interested in that. So we might
I
have a
think
first
so.
bidder. First bidder. All right. So we are going to load up here pretty soon the third and possibly final battle for tonight and for the qualifiers in general. Now, this is a best of 5. This is a 7x42 format. This is World of Tanks Esports, and a lot of people around the world have really enjoyed this broadcast, and I want to remind everyone that this is just the qualifiers. We're just getting started, and if there's things you like, make sure to let us know on Facebook or Twitter, and also to send us some of your favorite moments as well. Where are we at in the tank selection, gentlemen?
It's still pretty early on, but they are starting to speed it up. Let's go into it really quickly. As we can see, a couple of IS-3s are chosen, really unconventional, to AMX 5100s. Maybe they're not. IS-3s are a little bit interesting for mines, or probably not too common for mines. I know one is accepted, but 2 is pretty large amount. We do have a highlight reel prepared, though, of Ehrmagerd Caernervern. We've seen them a little bit in the past. Of course, we've actually casted a lot of their games. Let's go ahead and head over to that as we tell you the Ehrmagerd Caernervern story a little bit. Their road here, they beat out Team Black Label, who lost to River of Blood, and a walkover to get here. So they have pretty.
Somebody just didn't show up. They're like, EC,
yeah.
No thank you.
Yeah.
And actually, this replay right now, you're seeing them versus Hammer Time, and where they rush down the 0 line. Really good.
Yes.
Really solid play right here.
Remember, they played in the first qualifier. They did end up losing to, as we said before, Cazadores. Oh, I was talking about the wrong
You're
team.
talking about Sperglords.
I was talking about Sperglords. My bad.
And then here we have the amazing defense by Ehrmagerd Caernervern versus Refuse to Die. I loved this match. DeRosta made some great shots here.
Yes.
Snaking that shell right past tank into a T1.
I'm pretty sure his bullet curves.
Oh.
Like, that's the only explanation.
Like wanted.
DeRosta is just a sicko, man.
Angelina Jolie taught him that?
Yes, definitely
well, he's
so.
a lucky man.
But if I have to go over people that I absolutely love on this team, I'm going to say, oh my God, there's 5 of them. I really like Urtai's play. Trouble, too. I mean, come on, guys. Trouble is amazing. DeRosta is great. Whiskey Dodd and Tommy Cannon.
And these folks, this team did lose to Cazadores 3-2 in the first qualifier. They beat Boss Gaming and they beat Bear Huggers to get here. Can they beat Sperglords? This is it, folks. This could be the last match for the qualifiers, and it's going to be on Mines. Let's go ahead and take a look.
All right, well, here we go. We're kicking it off on Mines. Lineups are 3 IS-3s, 2 AMX 5100s over on the side of Ehrmagerd Caernervern. And then we have 2 T-69s, T-32 IS-3, and an AMX 5100. What is going on right now, Ruukil? 3 IS-3s coming out for Ehrmagerd Caernervern.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what to think. I guess they might be going for the big alpha. Those IS-3s having a high roll, 488. That is a huge
That means
number.
they're not going to go for the hill. They're just going straight across.
They're going for blood.
I think it might just be a straight-up derp. Look at this pain train. We call it a derp. It's a derp. They're pain training it up. 5100s in the back, and they're just going to come on in.
All right, well, first shots are fired, and already a lot of damage done on that T-69. Are they able to take him down in Incarnadine 28? No, it looks like Durasa is going to be taken out straight away. This is a derp.
Yeah, trouble two with the AMX 5100 are cleaning up, focusing on the other T69.
Nice.
Bull goes down. Das Naughty Toy in the T32. He's taking some hits himself. Vect, Tommy Cannon 69. IS-3 is trying to get the left-hand side of the flank as trouble two and Vect move in from the AMX on the right side of the AMX 5100s. Das Naughty Toy waiting for one more shot from the T32 to take down trouble two. However, won't be able to line it up as Tommy Cannon tries to move to the side and gets the flank. From the side, he's down to 95 hit points. Tommy Cannon waits for the IS-3 to load. One more shot, and the T-32 is going to go down from that whole
Yes,
position.
sir. And oh, this is so clever. Tommy Cannon, of course, can be attacked from the side, but actually the AMX 5100 played by Vect is going to save him. He actually pushes the IS-3 Marco out of the way. Of course, he's a little bit more flimsy, but still it saved Tommy Cannon, especially from any brutal ammo racks or things of that nature, any module hits. And now, Marco is by himself. Trouble 2 is behind there, shelling out damage on him. Down he goes. Marco, 3001. Red base is under attack right now.
Yep, Lazarus left his battle buddy all alone.
How could you?
How
could you?
Lazarus, only one left alive that can pose a threat against EC. Does get the kill against Vect, but Tommy Cannon 69 secures the death of the last heavy tank on the map. Only one light tank remains. It's only a matter of time.
They're shooting each other.
Takes it.
Oh, dead meat. How could you?
In a celebratory victory, they're killing each other.
Don't count your.
Oh, the humanity, the humanity. EC is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. Tommy Cannon, get Scharnhost now.
No.
Get him.
Kill him.
Get him.
No.
Do it, Tommy.
That's not a smart idea because the other light tank on the other side could cap it for him.
Imagine if he does and then they draw.
Imagine if he does
Don't do it.
Don't.
He wants to. You can see it in his gun.
It'll be your downfall. It'll be your downfall, Tommy Cannon.
Don't do it, Tommy.
80%
No.
left. Oh, shooting to the top of the hill. Celebrating 90%. 4 seconds left on the clock until EC becomes our last team. And they do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations to Ehrmagerd Caernervern. I am so excited for them to be here. And this is very, very well deserved. It was such a shame seeing them pair off against Cazadores. Last qualifiers, obviously two fantastic teams. Ehrmagerd Caernervern coming into this with style.
They dropped the derp hammer in that last game, just as Ruukil called it, man. Those IS-3s pushing in, focusing down those T-69s as fast as they could. Now, the first death happens on their team, but that's okay. They have enough damage to deal it out. Yep. And there it is, officially on your screens. Ehrmagerd Caernervern joins Simplistic, Refuse to Die, and Nerve for the 4 teams qualifying in qualifier number 2. They'll be joining Scurry Hard, Cazadores, the Cunninghams, and River of Blood. They will be joining the invited teams, Fulcrum Gaming, Simp, Mop 4, Turtle Police, Pub Stars, Strike White May, Wreak Havoc, and Simple Takers. We have it. Season 1 of World of Tanks are 16 teams.
Clutch, wait, Clutch. We forgot one thing. Ruukil, go over exactly what they did. Where was their positioning?
All right, so here's the position, and it's very, very intricate and difficult, guys. So it's going to take me a few minutes here. So they grouped up in this kind of line formation like this. Do you guys see it? Okay.
And then how did they go?
And then they went like this, and they went forward. And then guess what? And IS-3 even kept going forward. Okay. And then forgot about the fight because he kept going forward.
All right.
And then he had to loop back to rejoin the fight.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to see it right now in the instant replay. Guys, this was so much fun.
This pain train had no brakes.
Brawling hard. And, yeah, Clutch, you're absolutely right. The pain train It came, and it didn't end as soon as they killed their enemies. They actually killed themselves.
That's how much pain was left over.
Bringing a whole new meaning to kill yourself.
Yeah, trouble too, as we can see in the AMX 5100. Again, great positioning, focusing down to the rear, that at T69. And as the Vect side of this section, as Vect moves in behind that rock trying to cover himself, Tommy Cannon 69 still laying out a lot of damage against that T32 and that IS-3. Then he pushes in the other IS-3 from Deadmont, trying to move in on the other side as well. But he pushes in again on that side flank, shutting down that T32. You can't have a whole position on the side.
Yeah,
he was using his dead friend for it, and that was it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Loved it.
Gotta love those types of games. You know, it's not a lot of times we get those, but when they do happen, it's a lot of fun to be casting.
And this is a great storyline too for
Absolutely.
this team. Fantastic storyline.
So aggressive. I'm loving these strats. These are the strats that I always loved to run, and now I don't get to run them, but now I get to watch them, and it's just so much fun because these are the strats that I
okay,
that were my
guys.
favorite.
Wait, hold on. 100 followers for Ruukil.
If tonight couldn't get any better, Ruukil has hit 100 followers, and because of that, tonight, if we have the video, we're gonna have to go out on him.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Wolfram Alpha, and I'm gonna do random number 1 through 100. I think you can do something like that.
All right.
This is Gretorp choosing.
And we're gonna go with 20. I'm truncating that.
Okay.
And 20. So 20 down. 1, 2, 3,
He's
4,
gonna count
5,
it out.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who's below? Wasco. Congratulations, Jay Wask. You are getting 2,000 gold and a week's free premium. Congratulations, Jay Wask. Is that your mom or your dad or anybody?
I have no idea who that is.
Okay,
It's
well,
spelled JWASK.
now you know. It's your follower.
He is one of my followers.
One of your 100. He makes up 1% of your followers.
Yep, and congratulations to him. Good
Congratulations to you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
That's great, man. Congratulations to everyone involved in the qualifiers. This has been a fantastic week. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m., we're going to have a recap show of everything happening everything that happened this week, some of the best plays, some of the best storylines of these different teams. And again, league play begins July 11th. We're going to have plenty of videos telling you guys more about the league play, and everything will be at stake for all of these 16 teams for the $100,000 prize pool. It has been a blast to commentate this game with you, gentlemen. It's a blast to see Wargaming so involved in seeing esports grow for World of Tanks around the world, but most especially right here in North America. For Randall Ruukil Holcomb and for Andre Gretorp Hengshua, I'm Joshua Clutch Gray. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night and good game.